Does it have to be like IG?
No, whatever you want to go out live on.
Oh, really? Like I can just do this on my phone and you'll do this for me?
I hold it for some time, and then you guys let them know that you're on Facebook Live right now, or whatever, and just.
We're live, so start sharing the live.
Oh, we're live?
Alright, I'm live. I see it.
I feel like
That word.
Sharing.
When someone gets live on your phone,
yeah. Oh, I thought you meant on my
Oh,
phone.
that's true. That too. I need my phone so I can.
Bring me some free advertising right now.
Okay. We need to like get rid of this Burger King.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting free advertisement, so if y'all want to put it back here on the floor, want to do that?
That's the wrong fast food place to get advertisement from.
I don't remember what the button for the live was in here.
It doesn't matter. Burger King is not gonna make a buck out of us.
Yeah.
Until we get popular and then they use you, you know?
By the time we get popular, bro, every year I'm like,
you eating Burger King? I'm gonna run and buy it.
Oh my God, Vanessa.
All right, there you go. Live. Yeah.
We'll blur it out. We'll blur it out for a little bit.
My shit. Okay.
She's doing the screen thing again.
What?
The screen.
I just don't really like. I don't like to see video and I can see like
Oh, I
fingerprints.
see myself. You want to turn that around?
All right.
And that's like sit at like an angle so like they can actually see you.
Okay. No problem. Oh, is that good?
I can't see myself. That's big. That's a
That's
problem.
a problem.
It's me
You
not seeing
cannot
myself.
see
That's a
yourself.
problem.
Okay, bet.
Bonjour.
Oh, what is wrong with you? I swear. Oh my God. All right, baby.
Take this up in your person.
All right. Oh. Oh. That means I have no note
Oh yeah.
because my phone is like over there.
Oh, wait.
And that's why I have flash.
Oh.
What?
Let me get back to you.
Wait.
At some point.
Yeah.
Like when we start so that I can know what I'm talking about. you know?
Wait. Where do we have notes? Slack, right? I miss my
Nah, you just
laptop.
gotta
Why didn't I
know.
bring my laptop?
I should have brought my
Let them know you're on. That's it.
What?
No, I'm saying I miss my laptop. I usually have my laptop right in front of me. And
So
I'm
just leave it
relaxed.
on for a little bit so that I can like, you know,
Man.
we are live and on Facebook. So go to, what's the thing on Facebook again? 99% Anomaly podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can't do IG right now because I need my phone.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, thank you, people.
We need to
What
have
if they
an
can't
IG.
spell anomaly?
Where?
I need to know. I need to see what we're talking
I
about.
I have the notes on my phone right here.
All right, that works for me.
I said, what if they can't spell anomaly?
I love how you padding.
It's like, how? Like,
What do you mean?
It-
Just
I
gotta
mean, it's
Google
like
it.
phonetic.
Just
You know what
gotta-
I mean? It's not even like a thing where we have to wonder.
Okay. I was doing something. Oh yeah, I'm on that live. Okay. That's what I'm doing. I need to stop having that. I miss my damn laptop, man. I like being hands free. And I have it too.
I need something that fidget spinning.
Right, that's what
Your
I
phone.
said. I miss
Your
my-
phone.
What?
Your phone. That's what you need. Your phone. Yeah.
I do.
You can't live without your phone.
Yes, yes. We can do that.
And they okay.
And they okay now, so where's the
You got them start?
So we're not live on IG?
we are.
Okay. Okay. Wait, what are we? Oh yeah. I was like, what are we talking about today? This feels like when I get off work
Which
and
one?
I'm like rushing to get home to record. I have the same
On this way.
Like, wait. What are we talking about today?
I'll live with this.
What? Your phone again?
Because we still need to have IG though. No, I mean, I can turn it off.
Marquito.
I was doing the same thing.
What?
How you gonna put it? Well, I'm gonna figure that out.
Awesome.
I don't even know how to switch the. Oh, there you go.
Camera's up here. Want to see what it breaks or something.
Hey, you good?
How about this? You want the landscape, right?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Time to start. 3:58.
3:58.
It's
No,
not
I don't have
3:58,
the
maybe
last
like
name.
lower.
I was just making sure.
All right, great.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Again. Oh my God.
Intro music.
I feel like hot and cold at the same time. I think you're getting me sick.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, we could have laid it right here against the screen.
Yo, what?
That
Do you want to travel with us on the road?
would be nice, you know.
When we make it.
I had the mic like this. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like, hello, people.
Like,
Thank you for tuning in.
we have an extra mic.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm living love it. Now that I can picture your face when you do that.
3:59, guys.
It's on. Hey. Hi.
Bye.
Remember hit the red. Remember hit the red.
Oh, we'll hear it ourselves?
Yes, you hear from your mic.
They can hear like statics.
It's just not connecting again. Bang, bang.
You might have to do post production. The post production, you could just add it in right underneath it.
We're hearing it here, right? You hear it.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hearing it on your headset?
Where's the book? Where's the book that she talked about?
That yellow.
That little thingy. That's why.
Yo, she didn't tell us where she's gonna be at.
It's actually a regular. Aux cord, maybe the page or something like that.
You should have did.
Is it one of the loose one? Because sometimes some of them don't be fitting the way that they should.
You want to?
Yeah, to make sure it snaps in there.
Yeah, sure. Right. That pop. It's not. Oh, my phone, man. Yeah.
Oh, you can even
Yeah,
do
my
it via
phone.
Bluetooth if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if it works, then leave it alone.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta get that little
I
snap.
can hear
That's how you know you hear it. 'Cause you got it.
that.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Nah, run it back and record if you want that one to
Yeah.
hit that green button.
Aren't you supposed to make sure that it turns red before, like to record?
I'm trying to see if it's working. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
recording yet. I'm trying to see if I have the stuff.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
swear I heard that song say Linda Priya.
Say something,
I
Cass.
was actually feeling this.
Hello. Bonsoir.
Inspiration. C'est bonsoir tout le monde.
Hello. Hey,
Bonsoir.
what's up?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nessa.
Hello. Can you hear me? Good. Okay.
Like, fix it to your mouth more.
Like this?
Mhm.
Can you hear me better?
Closer
Yeah.
to your mouth.
Yeah,
Like this?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
I need something more.
Oh my god. And we have lift off.
Okay.
Anyone say anything?
Okay.
Oh, can you see the light? Oh, hi.
That's yes. That's what. Mon bac arrêté blanche. Jesus, she's like itching. Here, me, plug. Jeez.
Hi everyone.
Hola.
Hello.
Let's double check that everyone can hear us. If you can hear us on Facebook Live, like send us a little something so we can just make sure that you got us. You guys wanna?
Yeah, I'm seeing like people watching.
Who's watching us right now?
Danes. Oh, D-Baby.
You say
Dang.
that name like it's a whole thing.
it's like Mr.
I'm
Days.
like, wait a minute.
Like,
D-Baby.
That's what we know
This
him
whole
by.
time, like, I've
He's
been
trying to be
talking you, and I
known
never
out
realized
there.
that he actually
D-Baby is the name that we know.
Yo, so I heard like there was this
D-Baby.
guy called like D-Baby that was like famous. I was like, wait a minute,
Oh,
I know who that
Bro,
We
you
know
know
D-Baby
that.
before the baby.
We know
The
that
baby
is
should have
sure.
been famous.
I like that.
That was
yeah.
a rap name. Damn, D-Baby, what happened?
Hi Sophie, how are you? She said she hear us.
Hi everyone,
hear
thank you
us.
for joining us for our first
Thank you,
live
thank you.
episode. This is like the first time
First
we're
time we
recording
actually
together.
recorded,
yeah.
I can see the
same
faces,
room.
they can see my eye rolls. It's
Bruh.
I mean, the eye roll is not
I mean, I
necessary,
can
but
actually hear it, right?
Well, I mean, the eye roll is always there. You just never used to
I
see
legit
it. Now you get it live.
No, I can hear your eye roll. Like whenever you say,
Well,
I'm so oblivious. I don't know shit.
I know. We know.
yeah,
It's like,
that's why hands
I'm like-
eye roll.
I'm like, wait a minute. Like, you guys are annoyed with me? I didn't know that this whole time. Like,
Nah, bro, you good.
I don't get annoyed.
We just
We
know.
don't get annoyed at you.
No.
I get annoyed at y'all. When
Oh!
and it's like talking. I'm like, can we start talking?
I mean,
Well,
like,
the whole point of a podcast
look
is
at
to
you.
talk,
Okay, look at how she started, right? Like,
Mhm.
she's doing the talking.
Mhm.
Are we doing the podcast
No.
now?
Pas tout le monde. Mbala.
Yo, like I'm tired of hell right now. It's crazy.
Yo, my body is like, we ready.
We're gonna
I know
introduce
now.
this episode.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
We're
mean,
trying to introduce this episode.
yeah. Oh, I mean,
We're
I got the
live, you
story
know?
today.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
And I mean, my story is not a nice one. So
Boy.
We're not
like,
trying to be
we
nice.
were like on the way to go get the photos taken, right? And I was like in the
You
car and I'm scrolling through Facebook and I saw like this guy who posted this story. He was like, oh, women, they don't know what they want. They be like, oh, I want to, like a guy's going to come up to them and say, hey, you know, I don't want to lie to you. I just want to like hit it and quit it. And then the girl's like, who do you take me for? Oh. And then another guy comes to her and say, yo, like, I want to get to know you. Let's go out on a date and whatever. And she's like, yeah, that's what I want. And then 2 weeks later, the guy hit it and quit. What do the women want from us? And I'm like, I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, where is the logic? Where is
We have so
like,
many expectations.
where is like the math? I need some kind of like calculator to
You gotta like to be lied to.
figure out.
Like from who?
Like,
Like,
I let
it's
you know.
Either, like,
Who do you
it's
want
either
logic
you
from?
want
A
to
man?
be lied to,
Yeah.
or you gotta want the thing that the men want from you. Like you don't have any other choice.
Welcome to life.
It's like
Shit, my voice.
You-
I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize for that one.
for some
That sounds
reason
good.
you putting the men in the position to lie to you. Like,
Boots.
how dare you? This is all your fault.
Yeah.
Like you should not want this. Like the truth should be, even though it's bad, you don't like it, you should embrace it because at least they're telling you the truth,
How dare
right?
you?
I can lie to you.
It's
Like,
like
I'm
telling
telling
the
you
truth,
what I
like,
want.
oh yeah, like you just wanna like take somebody's bullshit. Like that's how you accept the truth. Otherwise,
That's
What other options?
Otherwise,
Yeah.
the only
You
choice to
want
give that
to
person
want
is to
me.
lie to you.
Yeah.
I was so mad. And it's
You're
like,
scared.
how can an individual be so dumb and put that shit on Facebook and think like somehow like it's logic? Women logic.
I mean, it is logic. You know, if you feed me, you give me drinks, you take me out. Their expectations.
I mean, I guess like
you
the
know?
whole logic in it, like
You
people be
deserve
dumb and
fuck.
don't
You
even know it.
deserve. You know. So.
But yeah, like it's not even like, and I was so hungry too.
that must have been
That
the
was
reason.
really the
That
real
must have
story.
been the reason.
To be real honest with you, that's the story she
you
really wanted
expecting
to tell.
logic from certain men.
No,
Man, come
I was so
on.
mad, bro. I was
You
so
expecting logic. You should have known that it was you were, you know, angry.
mad. Ooh, we actually get to hear the music.
I know. We're usually like, alright. Oh, that's the one you went with today. Okay.
I don't even know it.
I know.
I'm going with.
I'd be like, why she choose this one for this one?
Yeah. I wanted today.
I wish I could Google Google,
Yes, Captain Google.
Yeah, nobody's stopping you. Tell them about fuck up sound now. And they got you.
Cecil, they couldn't go here.
Oh, I got you.
But I mean, it's really interesting to like see that though, because it's like this is the kind of dudes you got to deal with now. Like this is basically your Tinder catalog right there.
This is your meter, right?
Yeah, like this is what you get, and now like you got to deal with it.
Profile,
Like,
I will lie to you. Like,
yeah, it's like I like
Don't
you.
lie to me,
but
please.
like,
You can just fuck me and
just
leave.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
like the whole
it's like
definition
they
of
can
getting
consider
you know?
maybe, just maybe, that you don't want to be used. Just maybe you might want to be treated like a real person.
Why would you want that?
What?
You're a woman.
It's
right?
like, what?
Like,
Like, what
you
you
wanna be treated
mean?
like shit. Deep down, we
No, no, probably ugly.
No.
Like dude from Italy who was like, oh, like my wife is like home. Oh, I didn't mean my wife.
It's like, you know,
It was like a whole language problem.
Oh my God.
My English not very good.
Oh, what? Get translated another way.
It's not wife. How do you mean like that person that you chose to spend the rest of your life
It's not
with?
your wife.
And you probably have a family. How do you say that in English? That person.
It's like I have to stop by my wife's house, and it's like I meant stop like past tense.
Yeah. Like we don't have to stay. Like we're just gonna like, you know, I
I mean, we don't know who the wife is. The wife might be like,
I mean,
yeah,
what do you mean? You
So
don't
the
wanna
wife might be like, ugh.
Yo, are we gonna start or not?
Yeah. So today we're supposed to be today we're supposed to be talking about we're gonna be talking about dating, like we kind of alluded to. And kind of just the rules out here, you know, like okay, so like do you guys invite people on the first date?
I mean, shouldn't you like look at them and then they know that?
like, I want you to invite me on a date. What you mean?
That's a sign.
It's like eyes.
You should know that I want to go on a date.
Like, if I look at you, that's flirting. If I don't look at you, too, that's also flirting. It's like,
You
The
just gotta
environment.
know.
learn
Like,
to understand.
first date. First of all, what's a first date? Because I've never had a date where I consider this is a first date. Because before I even consider going out with somebody, I talk to you for so long, like we become friends, like we're homies, and you're like, wait, we should go see a movie or something. Like, yeah,
Are you
yeah,
like friends with you niggas out here?
yeah, like we're friends.
Be like, I want to be friends.
Yeah, I would friends.
friends.
Am I bet we can go out? I mean, I want to see that movie anyway. Might as well
It's
go
a
with
group
you.
hang, and then
Yeah.
you invite like 2 of your sisters.
So-
Let's go. We're going to the movie,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, he'll
I
pay.
think like the trick is to be friends,
Uh-uh.
but we'll get to that point where it's like, that's like my little sister, you know, because you don't want to go out.
What you mean? We're watching a movie. We all can go. Let's get to know each other. What you mean?
Trash.
That's a first date. We're getting to know each
Trash.
other. I don't know what the date. People expect like because it's a first date that it's gonna lead to something. I might get to know you and I end up be like at the end of the first date, like yeah, we're
What
gonna be
about
friends.
drinks though?
We're gonna be good friends.
What about drinks?
That's your business.
What do you mean?
We're gonna be
That's famous.
I mean, you know, like some men, they get so mad that like I cannot believe
I took that bitch
that
on the
like
date,
I
man.
spend time with you, and at the end of the day, you're not getting me some pussy.
Like, it's not even that.
That's like
It's like you don't like
the
me.
mic.
Oh no. I mean, I don't think they care because I think they don't even understand like the difference between like somebody liking them and giving them some vagina.
That's true.
Like
Yo.
they don't understand that.
It's like,
so
it don't
hopeless for
matter.
them to get that.
Does this translate as you're giving me something? We're good.
Yeah, like if you say yes on the date and then you go on a date and then they try to kiss you at the end of the night and you're like, hug.
Waste of money.
You try to
Waste
give
of
them a
time.
hug and shit.
First of all, you're gonna know. You're gonna read my vibes to know, is it okay for you to lean in? Because you're gonna see me and you're gonna know. You just know. I will either laugh in your face.
Oh, so you get it.
know.
Like something like sometimes they're like, oh, she's just playing hard to get. I just don't understand why you are into somebody who don't even like you.
Right.
Like, how does that turn you on? Like you're trying to get
The
that
chase.
person and they're like, no, it's like, oh, that's what I want. I want like a woman who's not
The
easy.
chase.
Like
It's everything.
she don't like you, bro.
Yo, don't let me souffle. Like you gotta let people.
I mean, if you get something so easy, is it really worth having? You know what I'm saying? Like if you
I
do
don't
a
know
little
if you're
chase
giving like
down
$1
the
million.
road,
Yeah, I'm not trying to
you
play
might not
no
gonna
games.
take it, though.
Like,
yeah,
Like
play a little game.
I don't want to pass visa to get some money. Like why do I have to pass visa to get a man?
yeah, we're not playing that.
Nah.
Plus, it's like there's so many men out there. Plus, it's like
They really think it's that hard to find a man out there, but I'm nice. Like I hate when
The
I have somebody
nice
tell me
ones.
about yourself and their first thing. This is why I hate first dates, right? Especially that's why I gotta be friends with you before I agree with you to go on the first date. Cause basic first date, it's like, oh, so tell me who you are. Oh, I'm nice. What the fuck does that mean?
Who
Like,
fucking said that though?
no, legit. I've met
it's nice
people.
to be nice.
People
they
think
say things
nice
like,
is a
my
thing.
last
Like,
girlfriend
I
broke
should
up
want
with
you
me
because
I'm
you're
too
nice.
nice. It's like first of all, ladies, stop lying to these dudes. Bro. Like, stop telling them like they're too nice. You know that's not why you broke up.
That
with
is
them.
not why you
Like,
broke
that
up
word
with
gets
that
to-
nigga.
that's the
He's
bad
probably
word.
worse as
Oh,
fuck.
my
Y'all probably
girlfriend
got a
broke
thing
up
in
with me
common.
because I was too nice. Like, don't tell him that.
So now
Because,
we gotta tell him the truth. We
Yeah.
gotta break the shit up to him.
Nice.
Right?
Like, nice is something.
Because like they really don't even have like
That's
the
your
mental
wrap up interview.
capability to understand that that's not what it is. Like it logically doesn't make sense.
But I think they want to hear it too. And honestly, let's be real. It's not like being honest with men hasn't gotten women killed. So I'm
That's
not.
Yo.
Yeah, maybe
That's
you need to
true.
sugarcoat that
You
shit.
know what?
Do what you gotta do, sis.
Who you better
Just get
not-
out, sis.
Baby, you should
Shit.
remember.
Good.
Like I'd like to like for you to go away forever.
Man,
Nicely.
Nah, I'm good. It's like you too nice for him. You too nice.
But like seriously,
That's on you.
like,
What nice.
nobody asked. Are you like? Would you guys ask a guy or a woman on the first date though?
I mean, that's what I do, but sure.
No, what's your pickup line though? How you
Yeah,
gonna
give me a
approach it?
pickup line.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, right. Okay.
What's up, girl?
So they supposed to know that what's up means let's go.
Yes, go, bitch.
I'm like,
You.
Me, you, now.
Let
What about you?
So you asking me if I've asked somebody on a date?
Do you ask your
Would
husband
you
on a date
ask-
now?
Now I'm just like, wow, it's been a minute. There's this movie that's out there. It's like I
You want to
don't
go to the movie
mean,
with my
that is,
sisters?
yeah.
He'll pay.
This is my thing. I don't ask my husband on a date because it's been a minute. It has to be something I want to do. So I'm like, wow, it's been a minute.
Wow.
Do you want to see that movie or something?
Wow.
I'm like,
See,
man,
that's
I really want to
the
try
thing.
that restaurant. How do I do it?
Not ridiculous,
It's like,
bro.
take me on a date, $70 per head. It's okay because it's a date. If it was
$70
just
per head.
dinner, it's like,
Wait, what kind of dinner you going?
you're not listening though. If it's
Why you
just
like,
dinner,
look, that's the kind of,
if
that's
you
what I'm
put a date in front of it, they will spend anything because it's a
You
date.
know that is
Yeah.
true.
That is true.
That
If you say we're just going to dinner, it's like $25.
Yo, like somebody asked me for dinner. I'm like, this is the place that I want to go to. They're like, okay. So we went to the place, and then like the food was like, like money. And then he was like, wow, like this is the kind of
He
thing.
got money.
Like, no, not him. I'm talking about like the food in general. Like,
Oh,
did he
yeah,
have a
is
coupon?
this like the
But does
kind
he
of
still have
like,
money?
that's the kind of restaurant that you into and stuff like that?
He's like, this is a one-time thing, my
I
nigga.
felt
He said he really don't get off
like,
the chat.
like, wait, girl, like,
My
like,
nigga's
does that mean,
stressing.
like, if I'm
So every day I gotta do this?
What's
Like, this is what you're gonna be expecting?
No,
My kind of
just, like,
single boss.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be like,
no.
like those like people. They're like, oh, like, I'm such a low maintenance girl. Like, I'll just like do anything. Like give me like you can just I'll eat cardboard with you and shit like nah.
Yeah, those are the type of dates that guys
Yeah, like I like
like
those
it.
things. Like
Bitch, you lie.
first of all, he's gonna be like, well, now, like, because they want to spend that money anyway, right? Like, they gave you like a Burger King now, they have like $120. Like, they don't know what you do with. Like, they're like,
They
okay,
know what to do with it.
That's,
you know,
that's
I'm gonna get like somebody else. You know,
120,
I'm gonna get on somebody else. Like,
That's like every
you're
night.
not saving this guy money.
They know
Just
what to
making
do
sure
with
the next person get more money. Like,
So like after you invite the person on the first day, like what are you looking like? What's like the thing that is like when you go to the first date, what are the things that you're looking for? Like what kind of conversation you want to have? What are the red flags? You're kind of like, okay, where they at?
I'm saying,
Your vibe, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. Like, it matters what you say, but if I can, like, interact with you in certain ways, I'm like, all right, I can do this again. Like, I don't think of it as like, oh, yeah, you're my boyfriend. I'm like, I wouldn't mind. You know, we can do this again.
So like if he pulls up, like if his friends drops him off and he's like on your way out, can you like drop me off? Is that like a thing?
This
why
is
would
not,
I do that?
Okay,
I don't
it's not,
know.
it depends on why it's a thing. If it's just like, I mean,
Starting the shop.
there's Blink and there's still Uber.
this is my thing. I think people make having a car like a standard, and that's what.
I'm just asking because some people think about
It's so
cars,
universal.
they think about
That
jobs, like what
person
are the
gets in your
things?
car and try to kill you. Like, it's a first date. You take
Seriously,
it.
what if the person actually drive, but they don't drive you home?
Yeah, you give me an address. I don't know
I
where
mean,
the
like,
fuck
I
I'm
don't
going.
have a car, but like if I go on a first date, I don't want the person to go to my house and know where I live. I'm getting a lift back home or
It
an
doesn't
Uber,
matter.
so I'm not putting you in my car. Next thing I know, like next like 5 a.m. news, like there was this girl. She was lovely. She went out on a date.
So you would say you
never
look
came
for
back.
safety in a first date?
I do look for
Yeah.
safety.
Yeah.
There gotta be a lot of lights. Unless it's some movies and it's like there's a lot of people, you know? It gotta be somewhere safe. I don't do Netflix and chill. Like, no, I'm not going to your house. Like, it's not happening.
So what else do you look for?
Like, what are the questions you would ask like on a first date though?
I ask a lot of weird questions, so it can be anything. It's like we can end up talking about your childhood without even knowing.
That's too much.
No, and that's my thing. I don't date, if I'm being honest. I don't do like, ooh, it's so nice. I'm just like, so who are you? What are you about?
Wow.
I don't care what you
Fill out
do.
this form in triplicate.
Yes.
And
What's your
fax
social
this to
security
us.
number? Like, what's up?
I don't know. Like I don't know.
I need you to
Like,
give me the
you need to
details.
ask though. You need to ask. Like you need to ask like, what are your family expecting from you?
See, I don't care about that.
I want that. Like I want to find out like
What do you mean by that?
with your, like sometimes like like you meet that person and like, oh yeah, like my family want me to like have that whatever girl and whatever, and it's like, does that match like with what I think? Like
with your family expectations?
yeah,
I don't
because
care about your family expectations.
but then again, like you don't even though like what is that?
Your phone.
My phone.
There's someone's phone here. Oh.
No, your phone. That's your phone. That's in the corner. That's your
No, that's not it.
Oh, can you hang up?
Yeah,
Can you just hang up?
that's your phone.
Oh, that's your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, she
No,
was
that's-
live on IG. She just couldn't keep her hands away from something.
Oh,
So I
so
gave
she
her
got
my
your
phone so she
Yeah.
can fiddle with it. Feel better.
What was it? What was it?
And
Wait, can we see
Like
it?
you need
No. It was at an angle.
regardless if you don't care about somebody's relationship with their family, if they have family, like that person might end up being in your life in the long run. So I want to know, what's your, like, what do you think, like, what are your plans for your career? Do you plan on having it, like, do you want any children? Because I feel like those are the things, like, if the question
Right.
doesn't align with mine,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a second date no matter, like, how cool and how nice and how we vibing.
No, I see what you mean, because I even did that. Like, I can remember back. I did that with my husband. I think because we bonded on something. Like, we bonded because we both were Haitians, right? Because he didn't know I was Haitian
Mhm.
on our first date. Like, we talked for a whole month, but he did not know I was Haitian. Anyways, so on our first date, it was actually funny. Like, we were actually talking, and he was talking about his families, back in Haiti, here, how his childhood was in Haiti. And I'm like, oh my God, yo. So we had something that we bonded over. So it really didn't matter where the conversation ended. It was just like when I be having random conversations with you guys, I go in with no expectations, and I'm like, I'm chilling. and I'm like, I'm just talking to you. Tell me whatever you want to tell me. And then from there, I do pick up pieces where I'm like, okay, no, check in my head. Okay, yes, check in my head. And then like I make a mental check and I'm like, not serial killer.
I also like how you have to ask like, what are your expectations for this date?
I don't
Yeah, I was
answer.
gonna say, because I'm like,
I
yeah, like y'all going in, like you asking all these questions. I'm like, so what's the goal of this date? First, am I just trying to fuck? Am I trying to like be with somebody? Am I just bored? Am I just hungry? Like, am I just broke?
I don't know, but like,
See, I don't go on dates for those reasons. So
yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Like, I don't know what your reasons are for
I don't want to
dating.
go on a date.
See, because I don't date just to date.
I might.
No.
Wait, you
Like,
might do
cause
what?
this is
Because,
the
like,
thing.
there's no point.
Like,
I'm
once
not
I
gonna
get to
go
the
have
first
fun.
date, I can look at you and be like, oh yeah, we just gonna fuck. Like,
Oh,
that's not gonna be
I
nothing
don't
else.
know. Then like, you
I'm like, oh, that's not gonna be nothing else, but you're still fine.
And then
You
next
might get it. Like,
You can get it.
I don't know. I
I
feel
can be sexually compatible with you, but understand that we're never gonna be much further than
See,
this.
I can't do
yeah,
that.
I can't.
I have to be mentally compatible.
Because I feel like what if
with
some shit happened now, like your DNA is like
you.
forever like mixed in
Forever.
mine, and
No, I have to be.
I feel like everywhere you go, your DNA is mixing with everybody. It's like mixing.
True.
I just don't care about that, but I totally get what you mean, though.
See, I have to be mentally compatible with whoever. Either a friendship, dating, whatever. Like we have to be compatible mentally because I don't get sexual attractions to people without being mentally connected to you. So that wouldn't.
And then like you want the person like to start telling you the truth, because if you start telling them like those other things that you want, and then like some people like they just adjust themselves to
No,
like,
they
get the
legit
things
do.
that you would say.
They do.
Why would you do that? Like you could be really cool, but if you don't, if
You're
you
not
don't
yourself.
align,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Why?
like put myself like like, oh, I like a girl who just like wanna sit at home all day, drink beer, but like
Sit home all
stay
day.
like 2 pounds all the time. It's like, okay, that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, cool, but you sexy, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I have like there's certain thing I need to know, like if you're making money, like are you making
Oh
money?
my God, is your bank?
Like are you making money, or are you in a path like where you're gonna make money? Because I wanna
I'm
have
kind of
a
in
certain
between
lifestyle.
jobs.
Oh my God, I hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that answer. What do you mean you're in between jobs? Like, are you coming from
There
one
was
job
a
to
job,
another?
and I'm sure there will be a job, and I'm right here. What do you mean? How do you not
Money is not
understand?
making money.
I
Yeah, but like I
really
like
hate
people
that
like you have plans for your career, because
Yeah.
if we're gonna be together, I don't wanna be like on like the 4th year together, and then that's when I find out like you just never
Gonna get a job?
better.
Wait,
And
it's
it's
only
like-
4 years.
I think for me, like, I need the vibe first.
Yeah.
But I don't need the vibe as in, like, that's the end all be all. I need the vibe because the vibe is what tells me whether I will continue to talk to you. Like, if we, like, get into it, like with you guys, my conversations just flow. Like, we're just talking and blah, blah, blah. If it's not like that, like, that's the starting point.
Right.
If I sit in front of you and I'm just like, I don't expect that to get better.
At all.
I don't. And if it's not getting better, trust me, like I don't want to. Because if I'm dating you, that means that I'm willing to spend a certain amount of time with you.
Yeah.
And if that's how it's gonna go, like, nah, fam.
Can you
We're not gonna
imagine
do that.
how
You
awkward
know, I
it
was
is?
like,
You're like,
so how is your week?
Yeah.
If you ask me,
And
how
you're
was my
almost
week?
like you like Google, what questions do you like that you get to that point? I don't want it.
what do you ask on the first date?
Yeah.
So how do you see yourself in 5 years?
So like, who pays?
No, like I don't even care for that though.
Who pays though? Do you pay? Cash pays.
Why do I pay for the first date?
Yeah.
Why not?
The person asked me on the first date. Why am I paying?
So whoever asks pays.
Oh,
That's
is
why
that
I'm
the
not
rule?
asking.
Oh,
For me, I just feel like
now we get it.
if I have my boyfriend, I'll ask him on a date. I'll be like, baby, like I want to take you out today.
Right.
Then,
So
like,
whoever
you
asks
know,
pays.
But like, you can't be taking me on a date and asking me to pay.
So if you take him on a date, you pay.
I mean, if you offer to pay,
Oh my God!
I'll pay. Like I'll have the expectation that I'll pay for the date. But if it's like, yeah, I got this.
So if you like,
So you're gonna do the little dance, like when you hold like your
slide
long.
the card. Not even that, but you know when people be like, I got this, and they slide the
I
card.
I like it.
I hate when
Like,
people do the check game. If you touch the
Are
check,
you?
be ready to pay.
Yo, they
No,
go.
I hate that shit. Like, no, you pay. No, like.
Or like they hold the check, they look at it, put it back.
What the fuck?
Pick it up, look at it.
You
put it back.
lying.
No.
People actually
That's
do that
what
on
you
dates.
And niggas that got money too.
Hold up.
Like, I know you got money.
Hold
Why
up.
you doing this? So like for me, I be paying just to be like, you know what? Like fuck it. Like I'll just pay and I go and I never go out with you again.
They pick it up,
And
look
put it
at
back.
it, and put it back down.
That's crazy.
Cause they want you to play the game of
I don't
do
wanna
you
do
want
that.
me to pay it so that they can say no, I'll pay it
No.
so that he can feel like big man.
No.
And he can feel like, oh, you would want to pay. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing this game with you. I'm not. If you want me to pay, trust me, I got the money, I can pay it. But if you want to pay, just fucking pay.
Actually, if
No,
you
they
want
wanna
to date
show
with me
you
and you
they-
asking me to
they-
pay, I'm just paying my half and getting the fuck out of there.
You be taking shit on the whole nother level.
I know, I feel you on that. I just don't because then I'm just like, you know what, like this is it. Like I know it.
That's it.
I came with my money to pay. Like I always come to pay.
I can't move
If I don't pay, I'm like, oh, thank you.
No, I want to be able to walk away from a situation. Like I'm always looking for an exit.
My wife is the name for Zibagabo.
No, but I get what Cassie
But
I
like-
can't have though.
Yeah, you pay what you ate. What the
No,
fuck?
I'm saying like if I'm sitting at a table with you and you're giving me a creepy vibe, I am getting up slowly and say I'm going to the bathroom, pay my half and walk
Hit up
out.
my
Yeah,
chest.
like-
Hey girl,
What's up?
let me take it right here while you're standing right here.
Seriously though, like if I go on a date, like if you ask me on a date, right? You ask me on a date, I didn't express any,
Definitely write it down, like if you guys would pay. Like definitely
Any
feel free to
interest
answer
in-
the
Are you reading?
question.
Let me see.
Sharon agreed that the guy should pay, okay?
Yeah.
Like I didn't show you
Sharon's like,
any-
nah, bitch.
I didn't say like, oh, let's go out on a date. You asked me like, you want my presence.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, you want to like take me out.
It's a privilege.
Okay.
You don't have any money. Don't do some shit that like requires you to pay money. Just
Find some art.
yeah.
Take a
There's
nice
so many
walk.
things that people can do.
Find a park.
a walk.
My first, like,
That's creepy
my
to me.
first
I would
date-
not.
Most museums are free.
Listen, I would not take a walk with a dude and
my
be like, oh yeah, let's go to
first date,
dinner.
my
Downtown?
current
For the
boyfriend
people.
cost $5. Because we just like went and grabbed coffee and then we just walked around and waited up like walking around
Farmer's
for like 2
market.
hours.
A fair.
I
Like you just
know.
walk
I know, you
around.
don't have to spend the money.
Just have a nice
But, like,
personality enough and the
don't
date will be
taking
A-okay.
people, like,
You in Florida, go to the beach.
But they have to make up for their personality though. What do you want them to do? Like they have to put you in an
And
Indian.
you know what though? If you take me on a dinner date and I'm taking a picture of my plate, but I ain't taking any picture of you, they ain't gonna be a
Yeah.
second date.
I mean, as soon as I pull my phone up, like start like angling yourself away from the deal. Unless you have, unless you got money and you have like nice forearms with a nice watch.
Okay.
And I need my like just got out of a breakup picture. I need you to put that in. If you have a sleeve tattoo, even better.
Yeah, like just some big
No.
things.
Yeah. Like this is a rapper, like I got an NBA player.
I'm making me laugh. Okay, Sophie said, kiss on the first date because you paid. Dude, chill.
I think if it was
Would you guys expect a kiss if they pay?
They expect a kiss. They expect pussy. What you mean? Kiss.
you know what though? Like I don't get it. People be so mad at you because like you turns out you didn't like them. Going on a date is not a guarantee. It's like let's see if we like each other.
Let's see if it work out.
It might take that one day. It might take multiple days, but let's see if we like each other.
Right.
That doesn't mean like, oh, you take me on a date.
Like
I
people who call
automatically have to
everything a
like
waste of
you.
time. It's
Yeah.
like so like you had to know that you were gonna win before you played the game.
That
Like
is.
that's
I feel
not
like I have
it.
to
People be like, how dare you not like me? Like you're supposed to like me.
It's like we were in the process of figuring that shit out and we figured it out. I don't like
I
your
want
ass.
you to start acting like their girlfriend and shit, like way before the
Right
first date,
after.
like,
Especially if you did a Haitian nigga, bro. It's like, I'm in love with you by the end of the
Shit.
day.
Yeah, by the end of the day, they're calling their mom on their way home.
Yo
Like,
como
mom.
meme
Ven
no
visitao.
la meme yo que la digo sa
Madam Mwen.
baby I love
You already the madam.
Madam Mwen,
If
Madam
you can talk to
Mwen.
madam yo it's a plus so that they don't have to say your name, you know what I mean? Like oh Esther cuando era la madam
She knows who she is.
la madam
Fuck that dude.
Yo, that's
So like to be a date, you have to go out. Is what y'all saying? So like, what's a date? What's like a hangout?
now, because I'm married, a date can be we're just chilling, watching a new show on Netflix. Like, I'm tired.
So
you're
that's not
tired.
Monday morning. or like
No, because he be doing homework, he be doing his shit, I'm doing my shit. We don't see each other, okay? When we decide to actually watch a shit together, that's a date.
Is that because the room is closer?
Time.
Not really, you know, it's a date.
Like, let's save some gas. We're coming right back. Why make the circle?
Right? Like, we know when it's gonna end. Let's end this right there. It's a date. Okay? But beforehand, yeah, you gotta take me out. Like, it's not a date at your house. Your house don't count.
Like some people deal with like issue.
What if he has like a really nice house though?
I don't give a fuck.
What though? I would say like a date where it's like, oh, come over, I'll cook dinner for you.
Oh hell no, that's how they get you.
I mean, I've done those first date like that, but I've been the one cooking. But yeah, no.
Not on the
Because it's not just that. It's like, okay, so how do you know how to cook? Like, what's the food situation gonna be like though?
Bro,
so, like, that's important.
I feel like usually like when they say they're gonna cook dinner for you, it's usually pretty simple.
Ooh, I have had one that like in the middle of the night, I'm living. I'm like, what is happening? And I had that whole food poisoning.
What did you cook for me exactly?
It's like, okay.
I'll take that, but the problem with like going in somebody's house for a first date, it's like automatically a lot of men.
I think making me dinner
like,
is a date, though. I'll just say that.
Automatically, like people, like you go out to somebody's house for a first date,
Maybe
you're
not
like,
first.
oh, okay, like. Oh, this is not a date. This is like a booty call. You know what I mean? Like if they don't have to like take you out and stuff, like they automatically don't even like want to get to know you. They're like, oh,
right. They assume something is bound to go there.
Yeah. So like you have like for some reason like I said, men who live like you have to make him like do some shit for it.
Yeah.
And also like when people say
They
let's hang
wanna
out,
work.
I never understand that as a date. Like I went to so many accidental dates because of that.
What's that?
People be like, oh yeah, let's hang out.
Oh, let's hang out. Oh yeah, that's a cool.
Yeah, like when they're like,
way of
let's
asking
hang out.
somebody
I'm
on a
like,
date.
I'm hanging out. I don't know
Wait,
why.
let me get this straight. Let's say a guy come out of nowhere and say, let's hang out. We're not friends. You say, let's hang out. You don't think of that as a date?
I think like if a random guy say let's hang out, then I would probably be like, oh, you asking me on a date. I need to be specific.
No.
Like there was this dude like
Okay.
he asked me like, he was like, oh yeah, like the Narnia movie just came out. Like we should definitely go watch it. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
For me, I'm like, I love Narnia, and you want to go watch it? We'll go watch it. The whole night I was like this. Because I'm trying because he's trying to like
No. All the movies on the first
You're
date.
like dodging.
it's like okay, so then
If I had to do that more than once, I'm walking out.
I mean I was in high school. I wasn't even allowed to date.
Okay.
So I was like, holy shit, like I went on a date, my dad's gonna kill me, like I didn't know.
You didn't know, you just went to hang out with a dude.
Yeah, because like we both like we're working at Jersey Penny together, not doing shit, it's like I was making friends, that's what I thought. But like this dude was not trying to make friends at all.
I mean, he was trying to make friends. Not with you.
I think some home dates can be dates. So like if we're like, oh, let's paint this together. Like we just go home and we do that. Like let's do like a vision
You
board
know what they're
together,
gonna be
like,
painting.
I'm like
You know
getting
what,
ready.
Maybe body painting. You know?
Hey, that's a date.
That's a
That's a
date.
date.
I think there are like some dates like you just gotta be creative. Don't tell me to come and like watch shit on your TV.
Yeah, there's
I have a TV in my home. Like I can do that.
Netflix and chill for a first date is so fucking lazy.
No.
I don't
think like if I'm not like if we're not
It
boyfriends,
depends on the shows you watch.
if we're not in a relationship, like or like we're like pretty close, like we've
Exactly.
been doing this for a while, don't
That's
ask
different.
me to just sit on a couch with you. And
Right.
I can do that, but actually I prefer to do that by
This is
myself.
my thing.
I don't need you for that, and I don't want to watch the crap you want to watch anyway. Let me go home and we can just text.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Don't
honest.
do that on the first date.
I don't
Fucking
mind.
lazy.
I do my Netflix.
That's like the
and chill,
free date.
but actually let me Netflix though. Like I be ready to watch the damn show.
Nah,
And you be
man.
like,
You already know how this is gonna end, right?
No.
Like, let's just get there.
I don't be knowing how things go.
I don't know. I mean, if the show is pretty good, I'm just trying to watch.
I just want to watch the show. Like that's all.
That's how you know you don't want to fuck the nigga.
Like Netflix don't have a rewind.
Yeah, it's like if you wanted that person, you would be like, Netflix who? We can watch it after. Like,
But I mean, anybody who asks you like,
You can chill then
Netflix.
Netflix.
Like,
Netflix first.
When you're both naked, that's when you want to watch the Netflix. Not before.
I'm serious about my Netflix, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, but then he probably slipping anyway. Like, you know my nigga tired. Like, then you get to watch exactly what you want to watch. You get to eat in the bed. Like,
press, click. What did I have on DVR?
yeah, fuck that shit.
Oh man.
So what's your ideal date since Netflix and chill is like to like chill in Netflix?
I can
is
hear
too
some
much.
tone in this question. Can you hear some tone in this question?
Yeah, what's your
I
ideal
feel like
date?
that was like,
Since we can chill then Netflix, then what exactly is a date supposed to be?
I'm very boring with dates. I'm like,
Dinner and a movie?
bruh, that's like my first
Ew.
fucking date. I swear.
Ew.
I'm so basic, okay? That's my date. That's my, oh yeah, we're going out of town, watch that movie, and go to that dinner. And then we can, the thing is, I do new stuff, but it's once in a while. You know, it's like, okay.
It's like after the 60th dinner and a
yeah,
movie,
it's like, let's actually do something.
maybe let me see you in lights. I don't know why we always gotta have the lights off.
Bro, I need the lights on. I feel so annoyed. Like, what the fuck? But it's like, I know it just came from the movie.
Brown bag it.
I need back.
And it's like sometimes like I don't know if you're gonna take that person like to like a dinner in the movie, by the time they get home they want to sleep. You can't be
Not really.
I'm ready to sleep. Like I just ate, I got the itis, and then I watched the movie.
You gotta do it in order.
I got the itis now, so I'm in the movie. If I stay up during the movie, you should be happy. By the time I get home, my ass
I'm
sleep.
tired. Like if you take me to a dinner in the movie, I'm gonna go to
We'll
sleep.
play there in my
We're
car.
not doing anything.
And then you make me sit for like 2 hours. You think when I get home, I'm gonna be like full of energy? Fuck out of here.
Yo,
It doesn't work like that, bro.
yo, but I do like doing random shit though.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's just go and do that. But when we're talking about dating, like me right now, I'm thinking about like, you know, married life, you know? I'm not thinking about dating. But when you first started dating, you need to show me that we can do other shit.
I like first date that makes me feel like the moment that we've been talking before the dating, the person has been paying attention to the things that I say.
Yes.
Like if I've been talking about like this like art thing that I want to go to, or like a brewery that I wanted to check out, like something like a jazz music, whatever. Like don't just like ask me to like go on a date and then you don't have like you just want to take me like to a dinner and a movie. Like take me to a thing. I'm like, oh my god, you remember that? Oh, that's so sweet. Like you know, I like that. I like that.
I think for me, it's more like I love art dates. So like, let's go to a museum or let's find like a place where we can actually like play with things. Let's go to a used bookstore and just kind of like stroll around. Like, I love a bookstore date.
If you guys ever come down to Boston, there's this place. It's like a bookstore, and then they also have food in there. And you can spend time like in the bookstore, and then you can have like some coffee and stuff, and then they have like a bar that you can get food, and then they have like a little corner, and then like they have this wall where like some of the books are like surprise books. Like it's like wrapped in a paper and it says like what it might be about, but it doesn't have the name of the book.
Cute.
It's so like it's such a like it's amazing. And then you can like sit upstairs and you can read to the person. You know, like I like being read to.
Wow.
Only if you like can read.
Seriously, who the fuck likes somebody?
Like, I don't want you to be
I like automatic voice reading to me, but can you imagine? Is that
how you say this word? If you're not like going with like,
let me bring it to the thing.
Why?
Yeah.
But like you're like, okay, so
no, like sometimes.
where was I again?
Wait, you say something? You know when they stop? Wait, you say something?
Cause then I'm gonna want you to stop, and then I'm gonna feel weird for asking you to stop, but you already got excited about reading for me, and I'm like, oh,
no, I am when they stop. Like,
stop.
wait, did you say something? I can't even stand when we're trying to read to me when it's something on his phone. Like,
yeah, like just people who are just like, oh, that thing I just saw, like blah blah. But
yeah,
okay,
I'm fucking with it myself.
No,
I need to get the tone myself. I don't like when you get the tone wrong. That's what's wrong with me with reading. Like the tone has to be the way that I'm picturing it in my head.
Right.
So if it's wrong, it's like, please stop.
Man, when you have that right tone, though, like,
And you got the voice.
Your
voice.
J is like, Vida y Lorenz. I'm like,
I don't know.
What
That
kind of book you be reading? What the
so
fuck?
people la paseo bien this voice. That is così.
I don't know, like, you know, like the person's breath is like on your neck when they read to you. Like,
I'm sorry. Come
Did
here.
they brush this I got followers.
I'm close to somebody that actually like.
It's like, how hot is it? Because, like, some people be trying to be sexy, but it's like, your breath is a little too. Yeah. Well, that mustache. Let's do like, sir, I got follow-ups. Listen. I need you to set the scene.
You want a mint?
It's like, hold up. You want some milk? So would you guys date like people with kids?
Hell
People
no.
with kids?
I don't even need you to finish that. Hell no.
Bruh, like,
Never.
I was like on the streak of like, hell no. Oh, God, no.
Right, oh,
I don't want to
no.
like date somebody who have a kid, and then like I want somebody who has a kid.
I'm very.
I mean, it depends. Like
Because,
maybe they're like really older and their kid is like my age. Maybe their kid is my ex.
Maybe they could be a Maybe my fucking stepson.
This nigga is my son.
Yeah.
You never know. I'm just saying there are multiple scenarios for this question.
No, that one is good.
I feel
That
like
one
every
is good.
rule has an exception. Would I date a guy
No.
with a kid? No. Am I with a guy with a kid? Yes.
Wait, what?
I didn't know that.
I feel like I lost a lot
That's
right
the
there.
exception
Like,
to the rule. Like,
Sometimes
automatic
shit
standard.
happens.
Hold on.
That's not the thing that I would want, but like,
I feel like I lost a lot in the middle of this. Like,
You're like, this shit kid, that shit just glossed over
I
it.
just got blindsided. This is
She just like, oh, by the way, okay, so.
She said, hell no, first. Then she said, no.
It's like you
And then
used to
she's
be
like-
on the road of the hell no.
And she's like, I would not. But am I?
She met her exception. She's
but
like,
I feel like
I'm at the
I feel
exception
like
to the rule.
that's the person that was worth me to make an exception
Ooh.
for. So
That's pretty dope, though.
Step mama.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Mommy.
Yes, I am.
You be a cool stepmom though.
I think I
Hey,
am.
let's go downtown.
Let me ask. You're not the
I'm
person
not even
I
like
would
the
ask.
let's go downtown. I'm like, I don't even want to talk. Like, I just
Damn,
my
never
face.
mind. Never mind.
You're not the person I'm gonna ask if you were a good stepmom.
Oh,
You ask a step kid. That's what matters. You could be the best step
that
parent.
is so fucking
If
true.
your stepkid don't think you're the best step parent, then you're not.
That is so fucking true. I swear step parents be
Because you're doing all this shit for them and they think you're a piece of
Doesn't-
shit.
Doesn't even matter. Like, I know, like, I don't want to be a mom. I don't want to give mother to anybody.
Yeah.
I didn't give birth to anyone. You know what I mean? I'll treat everybody with respect, but I'm not gonna try to be anybody's mother because I don't have a kid.
Makes sense.
And what about you,
But
Nessa?
no, I would not.
No?
Mm-mm.
And then she could
Maybe,
never.
I don't know, maybe in the future, like, you know, if we're
Oh.
both like 45,
Oh.
you know, and
Oh.
I'm divorced and I'm like,
Oh.
that's it. We can do it.
I thought you wanted to be a cougar after the divorce.
Oh.
You know, I can be a
I feel
cougar
like-
and they might still have a kid.
Oh.
Oh.
But as of now, hell no. I feel like this is the part where I feel like I'm very selfish. I want to be the center of the attention. I don't need you to have another number one. I want to be a number one. So I don't want you to have another
That is
kid.
signing up for number 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for number
Number
3.
three.
I mean, if the person is a shitty dad.
No, not that.
I probably
because
don't want to be with you.
It also right, but it also depends on the stepmom too. I don't want to deal with the actual mom.
Bad.
I don't want to deal with the baby mama. Like if you let me rephrase
Or
that.
ex-wife.
No.
There's no way
Let
that
me
I
put
could
that.
deal with
If you
anybody
are a
like
widow,
like,
Huh?
I could not deal with somebody's baby mama.
let me put that
I don't
another
want
way.
that
Maybe they cool.
If you're a widow,
Even
they're
if
trying
they're
to
cool, I still don't want to.
yeah, if you're a widow, you know, you have one kid, and you're like, life has been so hard until you walk into my life, and I'm
They have
rich.
to say that.
I'll make the
Exactly
exception.
like that.
You know, I have it very calculated in my head. If you
So you have to kill a whole woman in order to.
I know, like somebody
Yeah,
has to
I mean,
die.
yeah. Somebody
Somebody
has to die.
I'm your mama now.
Eliminate the competition.
Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
someone needs
But
to
no.
die.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know, it's like if
Give
you're
me
not here, there's
Yeah.
no nothing.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I would have to be mad old in order for me to do
Like
that.
I said,
Or he would have to be mad old, like the kid is mad old. Like the kid's my age,
yeah,
or like
let's
around
go
my age.
hang out. You know, yeah.
Yeah, I could not.
Yeah, but I'm.
Plus, I date women and I.
Oh yeah, that is a whole other ball game.
No,
That
sorry,
is a
sis.
whole- Yo,
Sorry, sis. I can't do it.
mad
Like,
disrespectful. Just mad disrespectful, bro.
Cause you probably will end up taking care of that kid. You probably are the person
it
with the
depends on how old
kid.
the
If
kid
you're
is.
the woman. If you're the dude, you probably see your kid once in a while, or like every week or every other week. So usually I get you. But if you're dating a woman with a kid, then you're dating the kid. And honestly, it's like a whole lot of issues because like the person won't want to let you in unless they know like you're here to stay. So
But then
like,
you meet your kid and like the kid is the devil. You know what I mean?
or you meet the kid and you actually love them, but then you know you gotta break up with the mom, so then you like,
Oh my
fuck.
god! It's like
Now I lost a
something
friend.
else.
It's like when you have like a nice pet, right? And I really love your
Oh
pet.
damn.
Now I'm like shit, like I gotta leave you,
No.
but I want your pet. Like,
I'll fucking take your bet. What you mean?
okay, you can go to jail.
I don't want anybody's pet. Like I don't want to.
Yeah, like I don't like it that much. I like when you took care of it and I got to take
I
out
got
of
to
it.
play with it. Yo,
Yeah.
that's funny.
But like we don't even have enough time to do this. But like, so like, what are the stages of dating then?
Stages of dating. You know,
Yeah, like
I
what
get
is
it,
dating?
like,
How do you
people
define
be like,
dating?
I've seen someone.
Yeah, are we
We
talking?
talking.
So many
Like,
fucking
what the fuck does that even mean?
I know about him.
That's the worst
We
one.
used to talk.
I hate that one so much. Oh, we used to talk. Okay.
I used to talk to him.
Okay.
Like you flirt with somebody once, and the next thing you know, like you were
Yeah, I
doing
used to
some
talk.
exes. Like,
Shady.
excuse me.
I don't know. I don't do stages very well. I skip a lot of steps and a lot of things. I don't do like, okay, step 1, this is when we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2, we're seeing each other. Step 3, we're dating. I don't even know how that goes. But
Wait, I've been seeing each other once dating.
I don't even know.
I mean, see, it could be like FaceTiming. Like, oh, we
I
Skype.
have no clue. But all I know is for me, I don't date to just date. So it's like I date to see a future. So the moment that I start dating you and I agree, like I feel like I have to agree. Like I remember my husband actually asked me out. I'm like, okay, I know that we've been apparently talking. I guess that's the talking stage. Like we went on a couple of dates. We cool. I can see this going somewhere. So what do you want? What do you see? And then it was like, okay, I want you to be my girlfriend. All right, bet. That's what I
bet.
I mean, it's like it's very clear because a lot of the time people are dating, and then after a while they're like, okay, I guess we're in a relationship now. Like only one person knows that they're in a relationship. and the other
No,
person
you gotta
doesn't.
ask me.
It's like I feel like okay, like if we're dating, if you don't ask me to be like your girlfriend, I ain't your girlfriend.
That's right.
So like that's how you approach like the whole topic of exclusivity. Like it has to be like very
I
has to
mean,
be asked.
if you
Very
don't
good.
ask me to date and exclusively, then we're not dating exclusively.
Yeah.
Bet.
You know what I
agree with
mean?
that.
Like,
And I feel like those are the 2 stages. We're chilling,
Oh, we're
and
not.
then you ask, and we're together or we not.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it's from here to here. Like while I'm doing my thing, you could think that
I know
like,
when I
10,000
see
different
months down the
stages.
line,
Don't
and I'm
assume
like,
that
what
we're
are
there.
we?
If we never had a conversation about it,
We're not there.
then we
We're not.
never had a conversation
We're not
about
there.
it. We don't have any understanding. We don't have any nothing. Then that's that.
I know. Like, you never said anything about dating it exclusively, and then you call me and I'm like, oh, I'm on a date. I can't talk right now. Like, oh.
No, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people be saying like they're cool with it, but then they're not.
I mean,
Like they're cool with it until you actually do have someone else that you're talking to.
yeah,
I mean,
people
Like
You
they're
have
cool
to-
with it in like theory. It's like, oh, if you did find someone else that you should never find.
I mean, if I'm dating, I'm dating. Like,
Right.
I'm going on a date every day.
See, I can't do that. I feel like it's exhausting.
It is short.
I feel like dating is so
she is the
exhausting.
extrovert of the group.
Like, right, that makes sense. I feel like if I give you my attention and
one date a week, I'm like dated out.
I'm good.
Like I'm
good.
like, okay, like this is my quota.
Yeah.
Like check, we're good for this
We're
week.
good.
Like that's like the gym.
Yeah.
If I'm like, it's a stage, you know, like it's season. Like if I'm dating, I'm gonna date.
See you next
No,
week.
no. Like I was talking to
Someone
somebody
already
else
took this
about-
week's slot.
I'm
I'm gonna
done.
have to fit you in
Yeah.
next
I'm
week.
like, I have to let you go because I actually met somebody I like. So
I mean, it's
Oh, I
been
don't know
like
about that. Like,
though.
it
but
depends.
I have done
Yeah.
that. That's what I did. I was like,
I would say that directly though. If
Yeah,
I
that's
do
what I
someone
did.
I like, but it wouldn't have to be like that person I like. Basically, I'm not dropping my hose for you until I.
oh
See?
shit.
Like it's like okay, like you go on a few dates like this week, right? And then next week you find your boyfriend, and then like somebody's like, oh, you wanna go out again? And say, oh, I have a boyfriend now. I'm sorry.
Right, if I have a boyfriend, you know what I mean? But it's like sometimes you be counting your chickens.
Oh.
You're like, oh, like I really like this person and we really
That's
vibing.
what I
Let me
did.
start like letting them go.
No,
No,
That's what I did.
no.
That's what I was
No,
like,
you gotta wait, girl.
Hey, bro,
Because then
nigga
it don't
came
work.
back,
You
though.
gotta like
That's
bring
what,
that
like,
shit back.
I feel like
But they want you back.
People
Nigga came back.
with what they want. If they want you, they gotta let me. Like if you want me, like you gotta let me know right away. Like my kids are like, but I don't stay on the market for too long.
Mm.
You can't be like keeping me here and like.
We can ask you about you.
No, she just called you a
I know,
little
right?
That's what about you and
But
like
you know
I
what?
let you know.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like if you want somebody, you're gonna like let it be known. Like that's what I want. You are
That's
what
facts.
I want. I'm not
Yeah, I am
gonna, like,
tired of
doing
playing
what you
guessing
want,
games.
but,
I'm
like,
tired
somebody else
of.
can like be doing it. You know what I mean?
I'm
And
going.
then like if I have to guess shit with you, then I don't
Mm.
fucking want you. Like I'm
Sure.
gonna have like a whole relationship. I'm like, baby, what are you thinking?
Excuse me?
Baby, what's going on? What's wrong?
This is your baby voice?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
This is saying like
Basically.
baby.
Basically.
Oh,
Baby.
baby.
Guys.
Baby, what do you
So like, where do you find all of those people y'all talking about? Where do you find people today? Like, do you go to the store? Like, what do I need? Like, do I need a subscription? Like,
Yo.
they just send a box to my house every month.
Yo, that
I would
would
do
be
that. Whatever.
do that.
Like, take that idea.
Yo, you can have it.
Yeah, like make it happen
Oh
and
shit,
give me
you
a
can
discount.
put it like in front
Give
of
us
the
a
door.
code,
You can be
99
like,
anomaly.
single people live here, boyfriend needed or girlfriend needed or
Yeah.
something. Like we are hiring
A
for the
subscription
boyfriend
box.
position. What's going
I
on?
don't think we're live anymore. That's what I was saying. I was looking.
We're still live.
No, the
No, I was
phone.
checking Instagram to see.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
I
that's
think we just
probably
ended
because I was
here
going
certain
back and
time.
forth.
Yeah, because we're almost done with this episode, so you don't have to leave.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, where do you guys usually find? Like, where did you meet your husband?
Online.
Yeah.
We met online.
I mean, everybody's meeting online.
We met online and then we talked for.
Do you feel weird about telling people that you met online?
I don't feel weird, but I hate when people be asking me details. Like, how did you know? Bitch, I knew. Like, we both slept right, and then we talked for a while.
You received a new match.
Yes. And then we talked for a while, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not the same conversation as the other ones. I'll be like, you down? Like, let's go out. And then I'm like, oh, it's not the same.
WYD.
I hate that one. I'm not answering.
So romantic, like he.
You know, we
right
talked,
here,
and it was like, oh
and he
shit.
said hi, and then I said hi, and then
Love.
boom,
No.
love.
We talked, and it was like, all right, let's see. No. We talked for a month, then it was like, oh, can I have your real phone number? Then we have real phone number, talk on the phone, and then it's like, oh, okay, I mean, you're not I think I've done enough vetting to know you're not a serial killer. Let's go.
That's how they get you, bro.
Hell yeah, you gotta do vetting, bro. Like,
Yeah. I think like somebody should start like an easy service of background checking for girls now.
Dead ass.
Like, it shouldn't be hard.
A whole
Yeah,
idea.
That's
right
like really easy that you just like
You
swipe
pay
and then
for
you're
it
good.
though, like.
Does it take a long time? You know what I mean? You know like how like a lot of times now you just click something, you swipe, blah blah blah, you good.
You
I need
don't have to
something
do your
that's
card
that
number
easy.
anymore.
Then I don't have to call like a detective. I don't have to call
Don't ask
nobody.
me questions.
An app.
You
Give
put
me an
like-
app.
You have to put your location on the map so that.
Yeah, I don't wanna do a lot of crap.
Those tech people should take that idea, bro. You can have it.
I'm
If-
sure that's like
Seriously,
some
if it's gonna make
privacy
people
issues.
say that's it.
Who cares?
I mean, if you wanna date people, if you,
I mean, these days you
I
can
mean, if
get
you're gonna give your information to all of like the tech gurus, might as well just like make sure that women feel safe when
You
they're
feel
dating.
me?
You know what I mean?
I'm like shit.
Like a lot of the time, reason like reason a lot of women don't go out on dates is because they're fucking afraid.
That ass. I'm a chicken. I know that. I'm not going out.
Sometimes you go on a date and then like the person have like the wrong haircut and then you just like don't go.
And before you go on a date, you have a whole ritual. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna drop my location here. Drop my pin here.
I need a
This is my Uber. Follow my ride. Like,
yeah,
you know.
like,
Picture of your driver's license.
You know what I mean?
I need your address. I passed by your car. Click. License plate. Like.
And then that person is like, oh, what's your name? And then you give them like your nickname, and they're like, what's your real name? It's like,
The
I don't know.
Yeah, search. No results found. I need something
I
better.
need the real one. I need your social. What you mean?
My name is Melanie until I get to know.
My name is.
But you do know that your phone number has so much information about
Well, what
That
you
is
do,
true. I
you
didn't
get
know
like
that.
a Google.
Oh, like, oh, they
you
put
get
that
a
shit
Google
in?
voice phone number.
you.
And
Oh, yeah.
that's
They
the one
have
that
apps too that you can just have on your phone
as
for an
soon as
extra
like
number.
you get a creepo, we can all share the phone number for $10.
Why would I share my number? Period. Like.
I mean, how do you talk to somebody?
What's up?
I don't. What the fuck?
You're married.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
no,
like,
nah.
you can't really.
You know
can't
what?
really-
I'm tired of y'all.
So how long did he have to wait to get the
You're
digits?
You're sick and tired.
A month. Dang.
I would have been like,
I guess that's part of my 90-day rule.
You would have been like texting me, and I'm like 2 weeks later. Oh shit! I never logged in this app. My bad. You think I'm logging back in an app for you?
Man, I
Just to
feel
hold
like-
a conversation. You see me when you see me, bro.
I just feel like a lot of the time too, people get your number from other people.
No.
Oh, hell no.
And it's like now you have to
How?
start being friends with that other people. It's like, why would you give somebody else my phone number? You thought he was like a really nice guy, and you guys would really connect together. You could make a good match. It's like, okay, like now I have like, I have to change my number.
You can't log back in the app. New password.
Like somebody texts you like, hey, beautiful. I like, it's like, who the fuck are you?
I hate you.
So rent time?
Rent time.
Rent time.
We're making
Pew,
that
pew,
sound
pew, pew,
effects.
pew, pew, pew.
On va plus de violence. Black on black, zero tolerance.
Black Lives Matter.
Hey.
Tu veux pas le filet? Mon couteau à toi, le filet. Hey. Nous les gentils. Il n'y a pas que moi, surtout les esprits.
C'est ça la vie.
Rent time. So I have a rent.
Go for it.
Rent first. Why?
So my rent is about people who get left, right? So like,
Oh shit!
if somebody was friends with you, like somebody was like fucking with you, like y'all was cool or whatever, or even if somebody was with you, and the person is like, you know what, this is not working for me anymore. These are my reasons. Blah blah blah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm out, right? Let the fucking person go and live their life. First of all, ask yourself, shit, what did I do?
Let
To
it
like-
go.
And then once you do,
Let it go.
let it go.
Oh, that falls so
I mean, like, DJ, like, literally, just let people go. Understand that, like, people don't owe you things. People don't owe you access to their
At
lives. They
all.
don't owe you access to
People don't.
their person. They don't owe you shit.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like, I had friendship for you, I had love for you, but now I have to choose me. And
And I
you
don't-
have to, like, if you actually do care about the person, it's like,
Wow. You respect
why
their
would you?
wishes.
You're like, no, like, I want what I want. You need to give me what I want. No, it's like somebody wants to go, let them go. And figure out your life, be a better person, or find a new friend. Like,
That person don't owe you any kind of explanation.
at all. If you get an exit interview, you should be grateful. But don't be like entitled about it. Like nobody like owes
gotta
you
tell me why
shit.
you don't
They
respect
could
it.
just drop off the face of the earth and just be done with you because it's their life. You're never player one in nobody's life. Understand that you're always a supporting character. So it's like if you're a supporting character, you can get dropped off the cast with nobody giving a shit about you because it's like you gone, bitch. Like I don't get it. But anyway, like this is like a rant and advice.
Oh shit.
You know, it's like when somebody's done with you, be okay with it and be done with it too.
I think that's
Let it go.
part of your exhibit in your museum.
Yeah, this is gonna be the ring.
This was some good rent though.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you feel good?
Thank you so much, guys. This
Thank
episode
you.
was definitely brought to us by
Emma.
Woo! Shout out to Emma.
Yes. And definitely, if you want to like have one of like topics that you think about are really cool, we'll look at it. And if it's really good, we'll definitely have an episode about it. Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Somebody take this shit away
Right
from me.
before we get to the next
Please.
one, because we're running out of time, and I don't know. I just wanted to like thank everybody for tuning in. I think last night we reached like 60,000 people, and then like we had like 2K view on
6,000.
our live. 6,000. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say when.
My bad. And
You can get us to 60,000.
it's like one of those things. Like, I feel so grateful because like there were a lot of people that
Me
just like
too.
sharing the page without
And
even
people
asking
went back
feedback.
and watched it and like messaged us. That was really, really. I'm like
Really
grateful,
nice.
especially
It felt-
everyone on IG too. Like it's been
It
great.
felt like it felt good for like getting support from people.
Right.
And then like in that spirit, we like as you can see we are wearing like our sweaters.
I don't know if you can see.
like a
You
swag.
can see mine. Probably
Yeah.
stand.
And if you follow us, you probably will see it
You-
on
Yeah,
our
you'll see it.
stories
You'll see
and
what it looks
everything.
like. And since there are 3 of us, we're gonna donate 3 to some of you guys. And honestly, I think we were just gonna ask questions about last night to see like who to give the sweaters to.
Mhm.
But because like we're running out of time, I'm not sure if we still wanna do
We
that.
can do that live tonight.
Yeah, we're
When
gonna
we
do the
get
live
home.
tonight, and then we will like ask questions based on like the live last night and all the like other episodes that happened.
Mhm.
And then the 3 top people who get like the most questions correct
Mhm.
will get a sweater. You can either pick
Can I answer?
yeah, go ahead.
Question? No, I'm saying.
No, you
Oh,
cannot.
Okay.
Girl.
And one additional thing, like definitely don't forget to rate us and leave us like a review on Apple Podcasts because that's really, really helpful
That's
for
what's
us.
gonna help.
And that's what helps people kind of find us. So like when people are going through the list of podcasts, if they find a lot of good reviews, then they can decide to like hear it that way. So help other people find us and come chill with us.
That's correct. So yeah, tonight we'll ask some questions. Whoever gets the what time is the party?
Oh, I have to check. I don't know yet.
All right, so we'll keep you guys updated on tonight's like time for the question part, and you can pick to have either one of like those things that we have written on the back. Dasa says, talk to me on numbers. Like if you've been listening, if you've been watching, like you know what that means.
Talk to me in numbers.
And then you already know, like Nessa says, like I hate being happy. Like she's allergic. It's a good condition. Like don't fuck with her. Don't make her happy. And then mine says, don't ask me to pull up because I'm a chicken.
We know.
We know.
I know.
We
I
would
know
not
too.
call you either.
What? Like I keep saying, like my life insurance really doesn't cover like certain surgeries though. Like I can't get surgeries for my face.
I mean, okay.
Anyway, we will be back on our like regular time on Wednesdays. So
Wednesday.
definitely tune in so that you
Listen,
can have. Yes, we'll have that. We'll have the video for that episode. We might not be live for it, but we'll definitely have a video that you'll be able to watch with us because we'll set it up as a premiere and we'll be talking about it. And all of that.
I don't know if you can see my face, but
Alright, well, thank you guys for joining.
thank
We
you.
love you. I mean,
Love
some of
you.
you.
Tout le monde qui est dans des nous, merci.
Thank you.
Today, I mean,
Parce
bonjour,
que, ouais.
bonsoir. I love it. I just love it.
Jesus.
Join us next Wednesday.
Yeah, that.
Let me go to
Yeah.
That was.
We need to turn on photo booth so that we can record actually record the session, but don't move the computer.